YouTube, this is Raj, and today we're going to be looking at the cleric profession and what trades it does. Basically, we're going to look at how it's been overhauled, what the best trades are, what the best trades to get emeralds are, and what the best trades to get specific items are. So, let's get started. So these are 4 of the items that they usually trade in. In the Minecraft 1.14 update, there was a lot of updates to villagers and their trading systems. So let's go into detail about what they trade so you can understand their overall trading system. So these are 4 of the items: rotten flesh, ender pearls, glowstone, and redstone. So basically the cleric is sort of like the priest of the village or the villagers, and they kind of deal a lot in the stuff that witches would deal in. So that's kind of interesting. So their job site block is a brewing stand, so 1 blaze rod and 3 cobble. And then, so if you're not familiar with brewing, it's kind of weird in this game because you can honestly avoid things that you just aren't interested. So let's see how this works. So put the blaze powder in there. That's the fuel, the water bottle, and then the thing you're gonna do. So nether wart. So as you can tell, it's brewing, and this should make an awkward potion, which is one of the base potions for almost everything in the brewing system, or so I've read about. I don't really do a lot of brewing, so yeah, that's how brewing works, I guess. So this is the cleric. There is his job site, the brewing stand. He has his collar on for some reason. I guess that's very priestly. So let's go into the villager trading to understand how that works. So basically how villager trading works is they have 5 levels. At each level they usually get 2 trades, and this can be 2 of a bunch of trades. And basically you have to level them up to get all of their trades. So how they have certain things that modify their prices also. So if you buy a lot of a specific item, it causes the price to go up. If you pretty much buy, like, let's say 12 of something, they'll basically disable that trade until they get resupplied. You can also lower prices by certain effects. So something like Hero of the Village, they'll actually gossip and say, like, talk to each other and actually lower their prices. So that was a quick rundown of villager trading. Let's get down to what the clerics trades are. So here are all of the cleric trades. So as you can see, there's 11 choices, and the maximum amount of trades will be 10. So there's not a lot of chance of different trades. The only level that has more than 2 trades is the expert level, but every other one is you're guaranteed what trades you're gonna get. So let's start off with the novice level. So this is a really good trade: 32 rotten flesh for an emerald, 16 trades, 2 XP. And then there's 1 emerald for 2 redstone dust, 12 trades, 1 XP. This is a pretty good trade because a lot of things produce rotten flesh. So if you have a mob spawner, it'll produce a lot of rotten flesh. Let's see, if you do drowned, it'll create a lot of rotten flesh. If you're just walking around at night, you'll kill a lot of zombies and get rotten flesh. So this is a good trade to have just to get rid of all of that rotten flesh because there's not really any use for it. I would say this is kind of a useless trade because you can just mine for redstone, or you can just do a witch farm. And I'm not sure why you would put emeralds for redstone dust when it's pretty easy to acquire if you know where to go. So these are the apprentice trades. I don't think that's right. I don't think it's 11. I believe that's 3. So 3 gold for 1 emerald, 12 trades and 10 XP. 1 emerald for 1 lapis lazuli, 12 trades and 5 XP. I mean, depending on how much gold you have, this might be an okay trade. This doesn't really make sense because I think emeralds are way rarer than lapis, and lapis is pretty easy to get. And unless you're doing a ton of enchanting, I don't know how much lapis you'll go through, but probably the gold trade's better. Not great apprentice level trades. So these are the journeyman level trades. So 2 rapid foots for an emerald, 12 trades and 20 XP. 4 emeralds for 1 glowstone, 12 trades and 10 XP. I don't know how to feel about these trades. They aren't very good. So I'd probably say this one's a better one. because you're just getting 2 rabbit's foots for an emerald. This one you could just mine in the nether to get the glowstone you need. I'm not sure why you would do that trade. It's kind of an odd one. And this is the expert level trades. So 4 scoots for an emerald and 12 trades and 30 XP. 9 glass bottles for an emerald, 12 trades, 30 XP. 1 or 5 emeralds for an ender pearl, 12 trades, 15 XP. So this isn't a good trade because turtles only produce scoot when they're grow from a baby to an adult. You can't like kill a turtle and get their scoot. So you pretty much have to do a turtle farm to do this trade, which is, I don't know why you do a turtle farm just for this one trade. So this one isn't a very good trade either, I would say, because if you look at the cartographer trades, you spend less in glass than this trade. So with that, you spend about 4 pieces of sand for an emerald, as where this one you're spending 9 glass bottles, which seems like a decent amount for 1 emerald. And then this one you can honestly just create a mob farm, or hey, why not just go into the end and start killing endermen? That seems like a great idea. I'm kidding, don't do that. And then this stuff, it's so 22 nether warts for an emerald, 12 trades, 30 XP, and 3 emeralds for a bottle of enchanting, 12 trades, 30 XP. So I don't really deal a lot with nether warts. I guess they're valuable in brewing. So unless you're doing a lot of brewing, there's not a lot of chance that you'll end up with that much nether warts. And then this one, I'm not sure what the point of that is, because you should be able to get XP now through XP banks, or there's tons of ways to get XP. You don't really need to trade 3 emeralds for XP. I don't even think that's that much. So, I mean, there's some use to some of these trades, but I don't think they're overly great, and they kind of seem expensive to me. So after looking at all of the cleric trades, what I would say is that the only trade that's worth it on the entire cleric is the rotten flesh, unless there's an abundance of something that you're producing, like nether warts or something like that. I'm not sure what the point of having a cleric even in your trading hall is. So overall, I wouldn't say it's really worth it to get a cleric unless you're just getting rid of rotten flesh. So that was a cleric. Besides that, I've done videos on armorers, cartographers, shepherds, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, butchers. So I'm just going through all of the professions and looking at their trades to see how they compare, and basically just get a good summary of the overall trading strategy with villagers. For this one, I'll also be posting the Minecraft wiki in the description, so you can go and look at that and basically look at the trades for yourself. And I hope this was completely helpful to you. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you want me to keep producing content, give me a subscribe. And I'd love to see some comments. I always read them. So stay classy, YouTube. This is Raj.